but I gotta see what's there.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Walt Disney World Resort Senior Vice President of Operations, Aaron Wallace.
Good morning. On behalf of all of us here at Walt Disney World, welcome to Disney's Animal Kingdom on April 22nd, Earth Day 2008. It marks the 10th anniversary of Disney's Animal Kingdom, and we are so proud and happy that you are here to celebrate with us. As a member of the opening team for Disney's Animal Kingdom, I'm very privileged standing here with many of my fellow cast members who are also opening day cast members. But we've got some very special guests as well. Joe Rohde, the Senior Vice President of Walt Disney Imagineering. He led the creative team in the development of this incredible park. And world-renowned conservationist, Dr. Jane Goodall, who was here on opening day 10 years ago. And she has been a very valued and treasured mentor for us throughout all of the years. I'd like to take just a moment to reflect on what this park means to Walt Disney World. We're proud that the guest experience here is very uniquely Disney. It's a combination of live animals, thrilling attractions, fantastic shows, and beloved characters like you would never see anywhere else in the world. Now, like all of our parks, Disney's Animal Kingdom was really something that was represented in one of Walt Disney's dreams. This park clearly has its roots in Walt's love of animals and nature. And we also see Walt's commitment to conservation and to the environment reflected in this park's mission and how we operate it every single day. The creation of Disney's Animal Kingdom inspired us to do more to help wildlife, and it led us to establish a conservation fund that supports hundreds of conservation projects every year throughout the world. So it's fitting that today, as we celebrate a decade of dedication to wildlife and wild places, on the anniversary of Disney's Animal Kingdom, that we would celebrate a new name for our company's conservation fund. All of you today are the very first to wear your Conservation Hero button, which is given to guests as a thank you when they contribute to the fund. From this day forward, Disney's Wildlife Conservation Fund will be known as Disney's Worldwide Conservation Fund, a name that will help expand our company's longstanding commitment to the environment and nature globally, and communicate the broader vision of the fund and the future of it since its inception, which has had an amazing record. It's contributed over $11 million to nonprofit organizations with grants to 650 different projects in 110 different countries. Here's our new logo. Now it's an honor to share this moment with someone who's known for her own commitment to conservation, and truly she doesn't need any more of an introduction, Dr. Jane Goodall.
Well, thank you and good morning to everybody. How exciting it is for me to be back here to celebrate the 10th anniversary of Disney's Animal Kingdom. Having been here 10 years ago when the Animal Kingdom was first opened. And every time I come back, I feel this sense of, gosh, if I was an animal out of my natural habitat, this is where I would like to be. And I feel so grateful to the Walt Disney Company and to the Animal Kingdom and all its wonderful, hard-working staff for providing such an amazing home for these animals. I woke up this morning and outside my window there was a giraffe, there were some kudus, there were rowan, and all of them just enjoying the early morning sun coming through the mist. What a way to wake up. And how wonderful it is to be here with more than 100 young people and their mentors from our Jane Goodall Roots and Shoots global youth organization and other youth organizations that share a similar philosophy. You see, that always happens. That's great. So these young people are helping in conservation and humanitarian programs all around the world. The 100 who are here are representing hundreds and thousands of others. And many of our projects have been recipients of these grants from the, what is it now called? What's the new Worldwide Conservation Foundation. And we're really grateful. It's helped us and will help us to do wonderful things. So it's, I believe, a place where everybody who comes will go away with a feeling that these animals here are special, that they deserve our love, our care, that we do not want a world where these animals vanish entirely from the wild places, that we need to conserve the wild places, and to do that we need to help people living in poverty in those areas. And all of those things are happening here. So I'm just so proud and grateful to be here, and I want to end up by, I'm sure that the chimpanzees, if they knew, they would be wanting to congratulate you too, because money has helped them. So I'm going to end up with a chimpanzee thank you. Finally, it's wonderful to be standing here with Joe Rohde. I remember sitting with Joe Rohde in the early days when the plans were being drawn up for this animal park, and now here we are today, more than 10 years later, side by side, Joe Rohde.
I just want to make sure I was on the same channel.
Oh, thank you, Jane. You know, the first time I heard Jane do her great chimpanzee vocalizations, I was a 17-year-old freshman in college. I had to sneak away from my job to go, watch her in the auditorium do this. And I never would have dreamed that, and one of my fondest memories of the opening day 10 years ago was it's Jane Goodall congratulating us on doing a good job. It's just really an amazing thing. Animal Kingdom now, 10 years young, millions of people have come through here and seen the things we've done. And I guess you could stop and congratulate yourself, but really this is kind of an ongoing story. We at Imagineering and we of the Disney Company, we're storytellers, and anyone who's ever told a story knows you gotta watch your audience, you gotta tell the story directly to people, you've gotta see how the story is working, you gotta work that story. or it kind of falls on the table, and that's what we do every day. It's something that stays alive. It will change as we change. It'll change as you change. It's really kind of a storytelling relationship between us, the storytellers, and you, the story audience, that we build together every day as we experience the places around us. And what I particularly love about the stories at Disney's Animal Kingdom is that these stories are about truth. They contain truth within them. These stories are connected to the real world. In our first 10 years, we've not only told stories about conservation, but we've gone out and acted upon those stories in the real world so that we are part of that story ourselves. And that's kind of exciting, that you could tell a story and actually be a character within that story out in the world doing real things that really happen with real stuff. You know, they say, you know, a dream that you wish can come true, but really a dream that you strive for and sacrifice for and push for every day, that can come true too. And that's what we've done. We've done both here. So just as our work in creating exciting entertainment's never really done, so our work to conserve the world of nature, that's the very heart of this story, that's never done. Just as we hope to bring joy and inspiration to our guests, we hope that they take that inspiration out into the world, see it every day in the living world around them, and act upon that inspiration. That's kind of the heart of Animal Kingdom. It is a place that isn't just a place that you come here, a little place surrounded by a wall, a little garden in the middle of nowhere. It's like the epicenter of an entire world of nature that's real, that's all around us every day, and that all of us can experience in every way. 10 years is really kind of a baby step for Animal Kingdom. We hope to grow older and wiser and younger at heart with each new stride into the future, none of which would be possible without all of you who come and enjoy the things we do. And so I just want to take this moment, 10 years in and hopefully many, many years into the future, to thank you for your support and enthusiasm that you bring to us. So thank you all.
Thank you, Joe and Dr. Jane. An extraordinary world has been created here in the past 10 years. Thank you for celebrating the 10th anniversary of Disney's Animal Kingdom with us and sharing in our excitement of the future and the wonder of the circle of life.
Thanks for sharing the adventure.
Thank you for being a part of our 10-year celebration, and enjoy the rest of your day at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Welcome to our world.